Hi all, good morning. So last class we have discussed about DSOs. So DSOs having three types, everybody know. Okay, now we are discussing about info keeps. Info keeps are like no three types. Standard info keep, real-time info keep, virtual provider. So 99% we will use in the real time. This one. Only 1% will use this one. Real-time info keep. By using this, we will get the real-time data. So let's see how we will create all these things through in the system. Okay. So standard info cube. If someone asks you what is the difference between info cube and a DSO, then you can tell like this. Info cube is a target and info provider. Info cube will store physically. It will support for multi-dimension format. Whenever we create info cube, by default, four dimensions will come. Four dimensions will come. Those are packet dimension, packet dimension, time dimension, unit dimension, and custom dimension also will come. One dimension. So SAP by default four dimensions will come, but one is three are SAP delivered, SAP defined dimensions, 13 are custom. So we can create it as per our requirement. Three are SAP defined. Okay. The naming convention for this example, whenever we create info cube, by default, four dimensions will come. And you can add 12 dimensions based on your. For one dimension, you can keep maximum 248 characteristic. And key figures, minimum one key figure, and maximum is 233 key figures. Okay, I'll share the PDF as well about InfoCube, how we can say all the InfoCube, every real-time InfoCube, virtual provider, standard InfoCube, very detailed level it will give in the PPT level. Okay, so how we will create this InfoCube, we'll see in the practically. First log in BW system. Under modeling, go to info provider. You can go to your info area. Example, I'll go to this. I'll go to this. So right click and you can create info cube. So now I'm creating based on my DSO. Okay, this also you can do it based on the template. Click on it. So you selected standard info cube, it will create standard info cube. See here. See, automatically came. This is one option. See, all came. I didn't do anything. I just selected. Which option I selected? Go back, don't save it, right click, select the info cube. See here, by default select a standard info cube. We are creating standard info cube. If you want to create virtual provider, select this option and remove this. And if you want to create real time, you need to select this checkbox. Okay, now I'm creating this info cube. So I'm selecting this template. So while you are creating info object also you are using a template and reference, right? In the same way, I'm selecting this one template. So this is I'm selecting it. So you already created DSO, right? Based on the DSO, I'm creating this info cube. So no need to add any info objects. Automatically it will take it up system. See, by default four dimensions came. What is my info cube name? Zcube underscore 001. This is Zcube 001. I mean P and T. P means package dimension. And this is T, time minute, time and unit, and this is one. Okay. So if you want, you can create next to 12 dimensions as well. Okay, now you can go to the settings and now you can see what is the type of info cube you can select. So, but while you are creating DSO, you can see, right, direct update DSO or right arm DSO or that option we don't have yet. And while you are creating the info cube itself, we need to select. We saw right in the first screen itself, virtual provider, real time info cube checkbox. So there we'll have a option. While you are creating that pop-up, you need to select, okay, which type of info cube we require. Understood. So in the key figures, you can keep 233. So navigation attribute, no need to add it. So when you are adding info material, so material relevant all navigation attributes will come. And plant relevant automatically will come. Whatever child of customers will come. Sold vendor, sales are. So all this will come automatically. So you can see under navigation attribute. So came or not? No, it's not came because in the system don't have it. Let me remove one. Might be it will come. I'll remove material. Again I will add. Okay. Okay. Now I will add. As of now we don't have any navigation attributes. When I add it will come because I use this based on the DSO level. Okay. Once you select, then navigation attributes also will come, I guess. See, automatically came. So like this it will come. So here you can see customer. Now it is displaying. See material. Now it is displaying all. Plant all. So I think it is stuck. So that is the reason it didn't show. Now it is showing all customer. I removed one material and added. Then it is showing. Okay, customer. This means customer underscore account group means this means this is coming from customer. You can see all in the first place customer would be there. And the next place you can see material. All this coming from material. These are all okay. These are all which one you want. You can select this checkbox and you can use it for the reporting level. Clear? Now I am activating it. First do the check. This is the check and this is the activation. Uncheck it. If we don't move key figure at least one, then it won't act. It won't allow you to activate the info cube itself. Okay. Go back. It is activated. Now we can see here. See the symbol is this one, info cube symbol. Now, if you right click on this, you are getting this manage. You are getting manage means this is storing manually, physically. See, this is DSO. I'm right clicking on this. I'm going to manage. This means it is storing the data physically. So, what I'm saying is, whenever I create info cube, three SAP defined dimensions will create automatically, and this based on upon requirement we can add it. We can create 16. We can create 13 dimensions based on our requirement. Okay, 1 minute. Also we have in two factor tables. We have two factor tables will create. Whenever you create info cube, two factor tables will create. Okay. When we load the data into info cube, initially the data will store physically in the factor table, F factor table. Uh, when we do when we do the compression, then the data will move from F factor table to E factor table. This is the concept. This is the concept. Initially, the data will store into the effect table and then it will store into the effect table. When we load the data into InfoCube, initially it will store into the effect table physically, and when we do the compression option I will show you where it will be there. It will delete from the fact table and then it will move to the effect table. One thing remember, when we have data in the effect table, then we can track the data. We can track the data easily. When the data move, when the data move from F fact table to E fact table, then we cannot track it. We cannot track it because because when we do the compression, example in effect table, having 100 request, 100 times you loaded 100 request available. When you do the compression, okay, 100 request will delete from the F fact table and move to the E fact table. It will be only one. It will be only one request. So example, we have five members. So five members loaded one request loaded into the effect table. So there is no activation right in the info cube. So once you do compression, so all the data will delete from the effect table and it will move to the effect table. It will become only one request only. Okay, so when we have data in the effect table, we have a request number. We have a request number. So by using request number, who loaded the data, easily we can track it. So when the moment you do the compression, the data will move from effect table to effect table. So there is no request and all. So complete data will be compression. Once you do compression, for example, sometimes we have same kind of data. So I am loading same kind of data every day. So I having 1 million records. One million record will become like one record when you do the compression. So we are saving the memory. I'll tell you how we will do the practical as well. Okay, compression. So simply you can say move the data from effectable to effectable. I will show you. Okay. So now I'm trying to load the data from this DSO to this InfoCube. Okay. In the real time also you will do like this and create the transformation and create the, what is your source? See, by default it is taken target. Why? Because I clicked on this and I selected this option. And then go to classic DSO and give a DSO name and click on OK. See, I created info cube based on this DSO, that is the way automatically selected. See, you can see all are keys. In the DSO level, only these two are keys. Observe it. So in the info cube level, each and every characteristic will behave like info. Each and every characteristic will behave like key. Yesterday I also asked for Sai Ram this interview question. In the info cube level, what is the key? What is the key field in the info cube level? Then we told to interviewer, so whatever we have involved, all the characteristic will behave like primary keys only. Every characteristic, you can say document number, characteristic key, document type, plant, customer, vendor, but amount is a key figure. See, key figure is different and key field is different. So these are all key fields. See, Wherever we having cube, that then you can double click on the amount, then you can see here there is no overwrite. It won't support for overwrite. Okay, it is only taking the data. Okay, InfoCube won't support for overwrite. It will support for summation or aggregation. Anything is fine. Okay. So I'm activating the InfoCube. Go back and right click on the DTP and create DTP. See, by default, it is taken target and source. Activate it. How many records are there? So here, no need to do activation and all. Okay. So immediately now data is available in the effectable. How do you see the effectable and effectable? Right. Go to SC level. Go to SC level and give the star and give the InfoCube name and click on browse F4. So now you can see effectable, right? Effectable. See here, F and E. Can you go to effectable? Do we have data? We didn't compression the data, right? We didn't do compression the data. So this is the InfoCube, effectable. And when I do effectable, you can see, right? So by seeing fact table, you won't understand it. So how many dimensions are available? See here. This is the packet dimension ID. This is time dimension ID, unit dimension ID. The first dimension we have it automatically created, right? These are all dimension keys only. You can see dimension table key, dimension table key, and the amount. This you can see the data in the table level. You won't understand. Okay, only you can see this amount and quantity. This case you can't understand. Okay, let me open SID table as well. /o. Then I will open customer ID. What is this first customer ID table name? What is this? This one. Okay. Go to here, /1, SC11. Okay, I'm going to, this is the dimension. Okay, first dimension. Go to dimension, try to understand this. What is the dimension key? What are the document number, document item, planned, customer? These are all we placed into the dimension table. These are all SIDs. Okay, go and check it. So you understand this. What is our dimension key? See here, where is our dimension key? Where is our dimension key? So here we having 0, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we having this. You won't understand this all numbers. In the backend, it will fetch the data. Okay, now I will go to the SID table. So whatever they are saying, SID table, I will go. I will go to the customer. I'll go to the RSD1, zero customer. Okay, go to display and go to the P table. Now you will understand it. Go here and then execute it. Now what is our key field? SID key field. You can go back and you can see one dimension ID would be there. That SID would be there. SID, I mean, don't go here. here, sorry, we need to go SID table first. This SID table, customer SID table. So what is the key here? Customer. And also we having SIDs. Go here and give the master ID. See here, we have a customer and then it will call this SID. Okay, 665 means here you can see these SIDs. These are the SIDs. So you can see open the info cube and which what where you have given customer sequence you can see it. Go back and here you can see in this dimension you given fourth place. Okay, you can check it in the fourth place. This is the customer. This is a customer. So in you can go to the, our this one and you can give the 641 SID. What is the 641 you can give? What is the 641 means? C1 only, right? We are using it. So like this, you need to understand it. So I'm taking this all these SIDs. I mean, it's very difficult to understand it, but I'm telling you internally what is happening. Go here and you can pass all these SIDs. You will get the real number, master data. See, these numbers only we are loading, right, through Flatpak. Okay, understood. So like this, it will fetch the data internally. But don't remember all these things, but just observe it if someone will ask you. So this SID will be available. I mean, this data will fetch from the P table. So like this in the backend table would be there. Okay. And let me explain you what is the compression under go to manage. Now I will see the data. Okay. So example, I have load somebody loaded 2 3 times. You can see this request number, right? 76738. Okay, who loaded? I mean, who loaded? Who loaded means how you will identify. Go to monitor and you can see it. Go to header. Here you can see who loaded. That means before user. In the real time, your name would be there. This is the request number. This many records inserted. What time you inserted. But when you do the compression, won't identify the who loaded it. Okay, who done all these things? We cannot track it. Go to content and try to click on fields for symbol, select all characteristics and execute it. Now you can see the data. Now you can see the data. So what is this one? Request number and change ID. Based on request number, change ID, record DTP only, you will identify the data. Who loaded it? Who loaded it? Where is 5WL? Where is the 5WL? So I will show you where it will be there. Go back and go to request. There is a 5WL. You can see the last level. You can see this is the request number. You can track based on this request number. Once I do compression, you will understand it. Once I compression, where is the compression option will come? Go to collapse. Go to collapse or roll up. Where is the compression? This one only, compression of info cube. So I'm trying to do, okay, release, just to release it. Just to release it. Once release, see 76738, it is released it. And go to compression, go to request. Now the tick mark came. Earlier it was not there. Now tick mark came. 1 minute. And go to contents. Now go to contents. Now you can go to the fact table and field for selection output and select all characteristic and execute. And now where is the request ID? See here, where is the request ID? After compression, there is no request ID. So we cannot track it. Who loaded? who done the changes, all these things we cannot identify it. So now we'll see in the fact table data as well. Where is the fact table data? This is fact table. Now I will refresh it. Do we have data? No. We just compressed it, right? In effect table, we don't have data. Go to effect table, display it. Okay, now you can see effect table later. So after compression, data will move from effect table to effect table. So people will ask you in the interview, what is the difference between effectable and effectable? Whenever I load data into the InfoCube, data will store physically in the effectable, and then once we do the compression, the data will move from effectable to effectable. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.